I'd like to welcome you to the Webster Planning Board, March 2nd. Would you join in a Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, Catherine, you want to call the roll?
Mr. Anderson?
Here.
Mr. Arena?
Here.
Mr. Kashani?
Here.
Mr. Kosel?
Here.
Mr. Malta?
Here.
Mr. Mixel?
Present.
Mr. Giardina?
Here.
Mr. Artuso?
Here.
Okay, we just have the two items on the agenda this evening. Dave, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Village Physical Therapy Fitness sign located at 803 Ridge Road. Applicant Pat Privatera is requesting sign approval for one 26.6 square foot building mounted sign associated with the new business in the Webster Woods Plaza on a 3.54 acre parcel located in medium intensity commercial district under Dakota Town of Webster.
Yes, sir.
I've never done this before, so bear with me. So
We
we're
haven't
just
either,
here.
so don't worry about it.
Okay. So we're just looking for the sign approval. Essentially, what we're trying to do is essentially replace the existing sign of the company we purchased with the same exact replica. It's actually from the same sign maker, same dimensions, just a different name.
Mm-hmm. And the lighting's already there with the
Correct. Right. Yeah.
gooseneck lights. Is that what it's going to be? The white? It
Yes.
shows it as a white.
Yes. Embarrassingly, my copy here is black and white, but it should be. It's going to be white with. I assume it's blue lettering.
Blue letters. Cool. What are the others? Are there other signs there that are white also? I don't recall.
They're all kind of different colored.
Are they?
Yeah. I think most of the back of it. Thank you for that, by the way. The back of it's white and it's blue lettering.
Okay. I don't see anybody. Any issues with it? Dave? No. Dave? You guys are all okay with it? Pretty simple. It's hardly worth coming in, huh? All right.
Well, another experience for me. This is good.
The Webster Planning Board considered the request by applicant Pat Primavera for a 26.6 square foot building mounting sign for Village Physical Therapy and Fitness located at 803 Ridge Road on a 3.54 acre parcel having SBL number 079.18-1-69.111. Planning Board classifies the proposed action as a type Q action under section 617.5C9 of the State Environmental Quality Review Regulations and therefore is not subject to further review.
I'll second.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Mr. Arena?
Aye.
Mr. Giardina? Mr. Mixel?
Aye.
Mr. Kosel?
Aye.
Mr. Malta? Mr. Kashani?
All right. Now, this looks like you're going right on the end of the building, right?
Yes.
What was there? Is that where the gym was or something?
It was. It's actually a physical therapy practice. So we purchased a physical therapy practice.
Oh, okay.
So it's a just different name.
Okay. All right. All right. And you want to make a motion to approve the sign?
I'll make a motion to approve the Village Physical Therapy Fitness sign located 803 Ridge Road for a 26.6 square foot monument sign, mounted sign, sorry, per the drawing that is dated, I'm sorry,
January 28th.
28th, 2021.
I'll second.
Mr. Arena?
Aye.
Mr. Kosel?
Aye.
Mr. Giardina? Mr. Mixel?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Mr. Malta? Mr. Kashani?
All right. Okay, I guess you're all set.
Okay. Thank you.
Good luck with it.
So what do we do next as far as, is a permit going to be, how do we go about?
Yes, so I'll work with our building clerk tomorrow to process the permit, and when it's ready, you'll be getting a call, and you'll be able to come in and pay the fee at that time. All right?
Thank you guys. Have a good one.
Yep, thank you. You too. Okay, go ahead, Dave.
Lots of the No Lane Plaza parking lot expansion located at 1170 Ridge Road. Applicant Dave Spalletta is requesting a site plan modification of a previously approved site plan to allow the construction of 27 additional parking spaces on a 3.05 acre parcel located in an MC medium intensity commercial district under the Code of Town of Webster.
Good evening. Dave Spalletta. I'm here for the 27 site plan modifications. Again, it is crucial for Dr. Jean Greco's business and for the future of this plaza.
Okay, and you changed the drawings. That was, actually, Derek here had the suggestion in the last meeting, to do it. Rightfully so, because this then has the file for the
Yes.
future for anything, the modifications instead of just pencil drawing.
That was a good idea.
Yeah, no.
It was a good idea.
Okay, you shoved it down to the west a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And you've got the diagram of your wall that you're building going up. You've got 24 feet minimum between parking spaces.
Yes.
I don't know what else. Anything? You guys okay with this?
I said some comments, I don't know if you.
Oh, go ahead.
I know there's a bunch of lighting that's out there.
Yes.
How is it actually getting relocated?
I'm just gonna move it up. I'll move it closer to the wall.
It's not something you're gonna have to drive around.
No. No.
Just the way it shows on there gives the impression you gotta try to
Yeah,
figure out how to
no.
drive around the right pole. to
No,
get
you're
the
right.
parking
No.
spot. So,
No, you're not driving, no one's driving around the light post. No.
And then, it's interesting is on that original plan that you gave us, it had the conditions of approval for the first development and all these, the landscaping trees across the front. Are they all gonna be maintained as part of this?
Yes. Yes.
Actually, the grass there was always maintained decent.
maintained
during the
well.
old times, so that was
It
good.
was. But yes, Dr. Jean Greco will have to maintain it.
Okay. Well, you're not, I mean,
Yes.
you're not gonna lose trees as part of it.
Not losing any trees, no.
Okay.
Monument sign staying right where it is.
Same, yep. Don't have to touch the
Any
sign.
change on that you do in the future, right?
Exactly.
All right, anything, anybody else?
No?
We looked at it, but there was just technicality the last time that we had them come back.
Actually,
All right.
this makes a lot of sense. They probably should have done right from the beginning.
Yep.
Because you got all that parking out in the back. It's
Yep.
all down below, right to the front. Who's gonna walk all the way around? I think it's excellent.
Guess he's got a lot of nice storage down below, too. All right, anybody wanna, well, do we need, we just should do a secret because we did modify it, right?
Yeah, is
Is this also for a public hearing, Tony?
Yeah.
It says on the,
I think it was a public hearing, but we did close it the last time, I believe. Site plan modification, it is a public hearing. Well, we'll leave it as a public hearing, so again, if anyone is interested in this project, either for or against it, you can call 872-7011. And in the meantime, we can keep moving forward, so we can do a seeker on it.
Town of Webster Planning Board considered a request by Dave Spalletta to allow construction of 27 additional parking spaces on a 3.05 acre parcel located at 1170 Ridge Road, having SBL number 08.09-3-1.31. The planning board determined the proposed action is an unlisted action under Part 617 of the State Environmental Quality Review Regulations. The planning board determined that the action is subject to single agency review pursuant to Part 617.6B1 of SEQR, and that it is the most appropriate agency for making the determination of significance. The planning board therefore designates itself lead agency for the proposed action. The planning board has given consideration to the criteria for determining significance as set forth in section 617.7C1 of SEQR and has, 1, considered the information contained in the short environmental assessment form, Part 1, dated January 26, 2021. 2, consider the public comments directed to the planning board during the public hearings on February 17th, 2021, and March 2nd, 2021. And 3, completed Part 2 of the environmental assessment form. Now therefore be resolved that the Town of Webster Planning Board hereby determines that the proposed action will not have a significant adverse effect on the environment for reasons set forth in the attached notice of determination and non-significance. Be it further resolved that the Town of Webster Planning Board is authorized to take all actions reasonable and necessary to file a negative declaration and discharge the Town of Webster Planning Board's responsibility for lead agency for this action. Be it further resolved that the Town of Webster Planning Board, based on the information and analysis above, the reference supporting documentation, the discussions of the action by the Town of Webster Planning Board, as documented by the minutes for this meeting, that the proposed action will not result in any significant environmental impacts. Be it further resolved that the Town of Webster Planning Board therefore makes a determination of non-significance. Be it further resolved that the Town of Webster Planning Board, based on the above reasons, issues a negative declaration as evidenced by its determination.
I'll second.
Who seconded? Bart? Yep.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Mr. Giardina?
Aye.
Mr. Mixel?
Aye.
Mr. Kosel?
Aye.
Mr. Malta?
Aye.
Mr. Reno?
Aye.
Mr. Kashani?
Aye. Okay, and we haven't had anybody call on this, so we'll close the public hearing. Back to the board. Any other interests or concerns on this?
Nope.
We're all good with that? Okay. Any motion for a preliminary approval?
I'll make a motion for preliminary approval for the Russell Linoleum Plaza parking lot expansion located 1170 Ridge Road by applicant Dave Spalletta for a site plan modification for project number 2021-3093.0001 as applied for.
Okay, need a second?
I'll second.
John?
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Reno?
Aye.
Mr. Kosel?
Aye.
Mr. Giardina?
Aye.
Mr. Mixel?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Mr. Malta?
Aye.
Mr. Kashani?
Aye. And a final approval? Wanna keep going?
Sure.
Pretty simple.
I'll make the final approval for the Russell Linoleum parking lot expansion located 1170 Ridge Road by applicant David Spalletta, requesting a site plan modification per project number 2021-3093.0001 as applied for.
You gotta have a construction show.
I got to put on the list, huh?
Well, there's really not much on the list, significant.
Significant construction within 1 year,
Yeah. I think that's about it.
that's it.
Yep.
I'll second.
Mr. Arena?
Aye.
Mr. Mixel?
Aye.
Mr. Giardina?
Aye.
Mr. Kosel?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Mr. Malta?
Aye.
Mr. Kashani?
Guess you're all set, Dave. Good luck.
Thank you, board. Appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good
See you guys.
evening, everybody. Thank you.
We'll see you guys.
Thank you.
All right, I guess that's it, right? Well, with that, I guess that was a short meeting tonight, so I guess we're done. So thanks for coming in.